just to share with you about an issue that's been coming up a little bit too much lately, but it concerns incarceration and what happens to benefits when we're incarcerated. Are they lost? Are we unpaid? How about our family? Okay, so this stemmed off of a pro bono consult I gave recently to an elderly person who fears that he will be going to jail or prison. It's a whole nother injustice. I won't get into it. And what's going to happen with his elderly spouse if his benefits that they rely on are halted because of incarceration. Okay, so here's the scoop. Now we have SSI and SSD, or SSI and Social Security, which could be Social Security disability or Social Security retirement. If the worker, let's say it's Social Security retirement or disability, if the worker whose work record the benefits are based on becomes incarcerated, his receipts himself, the amount due to him, will be halted if he is incarcerated more than 30 days continuously. Now, keep in mind, this might be different depending on what basis he's incarcerated. There's narrative out there about based on conviction. So if he's incarcerated before he's even convicted, it might not be the case. So you need to go, I'm not going to get into that here because I haven't even done all the recent research on that. But just know that it is an issue. So if it comes up, that's something you're going to want to look into. So you got the basis for the incarceration, and there is the 30-day magic number, and it's got to be continuous. So if it's a week on and then 2 weeks off and then another week on, it shouldn't count as far as I can see. So now if it's SSI, same issue. It'll be halted for the recipient. Now, some have asked, well, will the family that's getting supported by the SSI recipient's benefits, children, maybe a spouse, will they lose that? Yes, they will, because that SSI benefit, which is welfare to the worker, the recipient who might not have been a worker, that's pure welfare. So, and it's only to that person because of his disability or aged status. So that is going to stop. The other people who are not disabled or aged or poor and eligible didn't have it to begin with, so they're not going to get it. SSD or SSR, which is the Social Security retirement or disability, different story. That's insurance. And oftentimes we have our own benefit as the worker when we become disabled or retired. And if we have dependents, they're going to be eligible oftentimes for a benefit based on our work record. And because we triggered our own benefit, they get something extra. So children of a retired or disabled person who's receiving Social Security, or a spouse, oftentimes it can be an elderly spouse, it can be a caretaker spouse who takes care of younger children, variety of ways in which there can be dependent benefits. Fortunately, if you lose yours because you're getting incarcerated, your dependents will not lose theirs. And this is a great thing. Now, it's still going to be a hardship potentially because they're going to lose your portion of what used to come into the household, assuming you all kind of put it all together to keep the roof over the head and the electricity on. It's going to be a lesser amount because it's only going to be their portion, but it's better than nothing. So, and they'll get to continue with their portion while yours will be halted along with your incarceration. Okay. If and when you get out, now I understand that some institutions, incarceration institutions, have like a pre-release procedure. So if you are on SSI or Social Security, when you're getting out, they have ways to make that faster to reinstate your benefits. It's some sort of agreement with Social Security. Other ones do not. So you're going to want to find out. That way you can more seamlessly kick back in much faster when you get released. If not, you have to let SSA know as soon as you get released so that those benefits can be reinstituted if it hasn't been so long of an incarceration where you have to reapply. For instance, if it's SSI and you've been incarcerated for a year, it's my understanding you're going to have to reapply all over again and prove your case. So that's a pain, I know. But anyway, I hope this helps you or your family. if you've come across some legal troubles and you find yourself incarcerated. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.